Like, it's not even worth getting dressed up for this.
No. Okay. Oh, there's a kitty. So, and Brooke's here, so we got another one. Okay, hey Brookie. Okay, so Danielle, let's, why don't you pull up the ad in question, or is there an ad in question, or what exactly?
Okay, well, I've been doing a couple different ads, and I had one in the really beginning that I did really good with, but I had help on that one. So I've been trying not to use that one. I've run that one actually a couple times now, and I stopped getting leads from it. I'm going to try to move because it's so bright. My goodness. I stopped getting leads from it, so I stopped using it. But the other ones I've been doing, I've been getting likes on them, but no comments, and it doesn't really seem to matter on my ad. Like, I've tried a couple different ones, and I'm just not getting, like, I'll get 1 or 2 leads, but that's really it. But the one that I just did the other day is kind of the one I want to talk to. I thought I did all right on it, and I sent it to Melissa and I sent it to Kendra, and they thought it was good too, but I've only got 2 leads on it so far and no buyers, but I've got I think it's 60 some likes on it.
And when did you run it?
I just started that one on Friday, I believe.
Okay, so you're at about $5 per lead. So when you got those first 2 leads, did you get them right away?
No, I got one yesterday, and then I got one the day I started it.
Okay, so just a couple things I wanted to talk about is who are you getting likes from? So do you look at where the likes are coming from? Because I would just be curious to see if by chance, if they're actually coming from people on your ad, or if it's coming
or people on my page.
Because if that's the case,
is that what you mean?
Yeah, because what happens is, you guys, is when you, just so you guys know, when you every time someone likes your ad, it actually costs you on a post engagement, because that's technically an engagement. So if you're getting lots of likes, basically you're paying for likes is what you're paying for. You're not paying for leads. So the thing that we should really check is where those likes are coming from first, and then we'll know if it's your call to action that's lacking. So
okay.
So in that case, how do we get around that? The only real way to get around it, well, there's 2 ways. One is to run dark posts. And the second way is to exclude the people from the countries that are liking it. So
okay,
what I'm finding from the likes campaigns is that they're getting people a lot of likes, but what they are also doing is they're getting people a ton of engagement from countries that we don't want engagement for. So let's just look at those 2 things, Danielle, right now. So how about we share your screen. I'm going to spotlight your video. So share your screen.
Sure. As soon as I figure out. Okay. Am I wanting to go to my business manager or to my fan page?
Your fan page. And let's pull up some of these ads.
Okay, so I just gotta find the one I'm looking for.
The fastest way to do it is just to go into photos. If it's a photo.
Okay, that's smart. That would be... Okay, so that's the one that I am getting lots of likes on that I'm running right now.
Okay, let's see. Click on likes. Let me just actually read it first. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see who's liking it. Your
How do you
call to action on that is hard to find, Danielle. I couldn't find it. Yeah. So I will say that. Also, people are less likely to type build my empire than they are
then just like okay.
Or just
I'll switch that.
Just empire. Something simple.
Okay.
Simple, and put it all in caps lock so they can see it. Yeah.
I've been trying not to do anything in all caps because one of the videos I watched when I first started said that it puts you on a separate, I don't know if it's accurate or not, but it puts you on a separate list for the Facebook algorithm for like getting flagged and stuff.
Yeah, but just having your call to action, all caps, is not going to do
won't matter. Okay.
No, that's for people that are like writing tons of it in their ads. But no, like the only thing I usually capitalize in mine is my call to action. It's always capitalized. It makes it easier to see. And that it's when people just like are constantly using it.
Okay.
Not like something like this. Also, just to let you girls know, what a lot of people do, and this is actually, I realized I build my ads like this without even realizing I was doing it. So, Danielle, can you just give me control of your screen?
Yeah. How do I do that?
I just requested it.
Oh, there we go.
So
there you go.
What people do is, why is this not scrolling up? Hold on. Oh, you're not on a Mac, right?
No.
Yeah, that's right. The 2-finger scroll isn't going to work. I can't scroll. Oh, there we go. There, okay. Slow. So you can't see it now, but what most people do is so this will say like the first 2 lines, and then it's going to say more, see more. The very first thing people do when they click that see more is they're going to look at how long it is. Personally, I don't use emojis like at all. I might use this little fancy star one. I think that SME, Stapes and Landon, they use them so much. But I don't know. Try not using them sometimes. And the only time you maybe use it is like right where your call to action is. That's what,
okay.
That's what I would do. I would get rid of it. Maybe keep the top 2, but I would get rid of all of the middle. Personally, that's what
okay.
I think emojis are overdone. But anyways, the first thing that it says is it will say, see more. So then people click on that. The first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna see if it's too long. If it's too long, they're probably not gonna read it, unless this top part is really captivating and it really catches them. The second thing they're gonna do is they're gonna scroll all the way to the bottom, and they're gonna read. Not everybody, but this is what I do actually. Is I read the bottom. And then if it's interesting at the bottom, I'll actually read backwards and I'll scroll kind of backwards. So that's why they say almost every single person will read the PS at the bottom. If you ever put PS and then something, I think he said like over 75% of people actually will read that. So the thing at the bottom is actually important, what you put there. So that's just something to think about. I think when I edit my ads, I don't just think about the headline. I think, what do I have at the end? Because they're going to read the headline, then I think they're going to read the end. And if something in between those doesn't work for them, they're not going to read the rest. So that's why your call to action, I do like having something after my call to action, but just not a lot, right? So those are a couple things I would change about this. And then where are the like. So this is the one you're running right now?
Yeah.
Okay. You see these names? Where do you think these people are from?
Probably the other side of the world.
Almost all your likes are coming from people from your page. Look at all these. Actually, it's not true. Let's see. And you should be inviting all these people to like your page, to be honest. Like, you guys always do this? Yeah, I do. What are you targeting? What countries are you targeting?
For this one, you can go. For this one, if you go out, I think this one is the actual ad itself is US, Canada, but they're not the whole country. There's specific states and provinces. And then I think I might have Australia in there and the UK.
Yeah, Shauna, I think we might need to talk, like do a training, because like Kendra reached out to me yesterday and she was asking me because she was getting a lot of likes on one of her pictures. It's because she was like targeting those ones that they target in the like campaign. So her pixel now was just completely fucked.
Okay.
I was like,
yeah, and see, I was doing the exact same thing because Kendra helped me do my likes campaign. And so we were actually targeting the exact same places. So my pixel is actually just as screwed up as hers is.
Yeah. So
like I wasn't doing that for my ads. I was just doing it for my campaign, for my likes.
So it's not a huge deal. I told Kendra a while ago, I think it was Kendra, maybe not Kendra, somebody else, maybe a few people actually. I said, all you have to do is people from, like, because over half of your likes are coming from other countries. And a lot of them are people that already do like your page, about half of them probably. So what's happening is when one of them likes it, anybody in their country see it, yeah, you're getting a lot. Half of these likes are from people from your page. So what I would do is whenever you run an ad, exclude people from those countries, and you might have to run, I would try running this ad as a dark post.
Okay. Just fix it with the tip.
Hold on. I got it.
No, but yeah, Danielle, like Kendra was having this problem too, and like you can like retrain your pixel, right? So it's not completely cost. You can target who you want to target, and then like Shauna says, like exclude people, because your pixel can get screwed up if you play around with it too much.
Yeah, as soon as I got off work last night, Kendra was actually sent me all the messages from yours and her conversation. And so we're both fixing that now, now that we know we were doing it wrong.
Yeah, it's not that you're doing it wrong, it's just like it's unclear. I think in the training in the back office that like if you keep that up, then it'll like retrain your pixel to like look for those people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So what were you saying, Jessie? What was your suggestion on retraining the pixel?
Retraining the pixel, I think it was like Dan was saying that like you can run a new like page likes campaign and just target like his was all fucked up too or something. So he on a new page like just targeted men and then just targeted like the things that he wanted to target like interest wise. And so it pushed it down to that, so his pixel will like be searching for those people because he was getting like women and shit that like, and he's like, I don't target women. He's like, so his pixel was obviously messed up. So he's like, he retrained it. I think he did a new page likes campaign, but like pushed up men that like had certain interests or whatever.
The thing that I don't really understand about this retraining pixel thing, your pixel has, like, your pixel's for your website. Your pixel.
I know, but like your pixel can apparently, like your pixel still, that's when you push ads out, your pixel is what helps push your ads out to certain people.
Yeah, but pixels have only been around for a year, so what helped it before?
I don't know.
That's what,
but like
I don't understand.
My pixel too, because my pixel is fucked up men.
My thing, I was like, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I was like, is it a pixel thing or is it just a straight up algorithm thing, right? Like, because pixels literally have been around for like just over a year. They didn't even exist before. So
well,
either
before it was like people targeting, but now like the pixels are actually like for our ads manager and shit. When we put ads out and we're like we target too much of one thing, our pixel will know that like that's the like because it's taking in all the information that we're bringing to our page, and that's what it's using to push shit out. So I don't know, but like I retrained my pixel and like I get like people from where I want and like people that I want to target, right? Because I was targeting like getting targets that I didn't want, like men and shit in fucking other countries.
Yeah. Okay, so that's perfect. So you can try running a new likes. Also, exclude anybody from your likes campaign that you ran from these other countries. Exclude those countries in your ad.
Okay.
Exclude them, because that way, even if somebody from your page likes it, none of their friends are gonna see it because you've excluded those countries, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. Guys, Cash. Oh my God, Kate. I hold on, you guys. I gotta sort these kids. These are making a crazy disaster. Jesse, can you, Danielle, keep going. Jesse is pretty experienced with this stuff, so I'll be back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like Sandra, we're talking about, yeah, like if you do like a couple days of a new page likes campaign, I would definitely do that today. And you'll probably see a huge difference in your fucking ads. But like I'm also having the same problem with one of my ads. Like I'm getting a shit ton of likes. Like I have over like I have like 1,700 likes, 27 shares on my ad, and like 20 comments maybe. And like and they're not like quality leads, you know? So like I'm wondering, like I don't know. So it's really kind of confusing because like ads are kind of a huge thing. Like if a long ad or a short ad will work for you, because I know Shauna runs shorter ads and I run longer ads. You read all my ads, but like, yeah, like I'm getting so many fucking likes and like a ridiculous amount of shares for an ad, but I'm not getting like the quality leads I want. Like I'm getting a lot of like tire kickers, I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah, so sometimes, okay, so one thing, we'll get into your ad too, Jesse, but what I kind of have been saying, because this is happening to a lot of people, is you gotta put something like, okay, for example, how come I can't, oh, there it goes. Okay, so if you fix these things and you do this and it still doesn't work, because I do think this is a good ad, it's not too long, it's not too short, but I would put something like, I'm looking for my fellow hard workers, the underappreciated, the hidden winners, the ones who know they deserve more. I would take that and put it up higher.
Okay.
So I would put it maybe right, I would put maybe right under the list goes on, maybe put it right underneath there. And then instead of I wanted more out of life, just get rid of that. Just replace that. Put it up there. And then you go, whoever wanted something so bad but had no idea how to make it happen. Try and move something that basically, because that's kind of a call to action. You're kind of getting to the point. Like, you're like, hey, listen, this is what, like, this is where I was. This is who I'm looking for. And this is why I'm looking for you. So that people can fit in sooner and they can kind of see if they can fit in sooner. Because seriously, some people, they like really don't know what this is. Like they think you just want to talk or whatever. But that's one thing I would say. If you're getting a lot of likes, move that up higher.
Okay.
Do you have any more that you want to look at, Danielle?
Let me just go back into my business manager for a second here.
I'll
and see.
So use it. So that's the thing too. You can go right on that ad and you can see where is this that ad?
That one that I just clicked out of? Yeah.
Okay, so go to your breakdown.
I can't see my breakdown from all of your videos. Just a second. Or all of your cameras. Okay. So I want to go to country, right?
Wilbur, hey. Wilbur, come here. This is like, I don't know what I was thinking when I set this time. It's literally like insane this time.
I thought you would have somebody coming in to help with the kids during the morning.
Not Sundays.
Oh, I guess it is Sunday.
Not Saturdays.
Okay. In my way.
There's so much tires in mine. Holy. I'm so embarrassed. No one can look at my face.
Where?
Okay, go scroll down.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, my computer is just like terrible. It always glitches out and doesn't work when I want it to.
Hey, baby, let me fix it.
I want to go to likes though, right? So my top screen starts at post comment.
Look, you're getting like people from like Dominican, Cameroon, Brazil, Bosnia, Ecuador, United Kingdom.
I can't post.
Greece. Like you have places all over the fucking map, eh?
Yeah. Just a second here.
Hold on, let me fix it.
Daniel, what I would do is like I would go through that and I would write down those countries so you can exclude them.
Okay, so I'll look at this after. I'm going to go back and see if there's a different ad I want to show you.
This, baby, I'm trying to. 2 seconds. Yes, I have to. Okay, hold on, it's going to get really loud. Cash.
No children.
I don't even remember what picture I did this one.
You did a video out already?
I did one last weekend. It was kind of like, it was out of frustration. I went to my parents' house last weekend and I was trying to talk to my dad about my business and he just totally was not listening to me at all. And he actually ended up turning the conversation around to the fact that he doesn't currently approve of my living situation right now.
Yeah.
And so it kind of frustrated me and just really ticked me off because he had no interest in what I was doing. So I basically took that frustration and I came home and I just did like a live. I did a video in the car and then I tried doing a video ad when I got home. But so it's not very good because it was literally just one take and I'm like, I'm just running this. I don't even care kind of thing.
Yeah, I did that too on the frustration because like, yeah, but like definitely I've learned because like my boyfriend and like a lot of my family does not agree with what I do, especially because I've been in it since August and they think I should be fucking like a millionaire by now for all the effort I've put in. But I've just like learned like not like I am so super passionate about it, but I don't really say things to Dylan because like he just doesn't understand. Like trying to get people to understand what you do online that have no idea or like are so used to traditional things, like it's like for them. So they're like, oh, hey, like I know why, you know.
No, that's not what I want.
There's like family stuff, you guys. My sister just like yesterday or the day before was like, can you tell me what you're doing? My good friends just last week were like, we're so confused what you do. My mom, I just told her like a couple weeks ago and I'm 8 months in and I'm successful. So don't talk to your family and friends. Work in silence. Let success be your noise. They're not going to understand. It's a waste of your breath. And the first thing that they're going to do is what you're actually going to do is you're going to lose actually potential leads because they're going to right away think that you're trying to sell them something. But if you don't talk about it and then they see your success down the line, you're going to have a lot of leads from your personal life because people are going to be like, oh, wow, she didn't try and sell me something, but I can see she's successful. Like I actually just turned off my ads because I have so many leads that are personal right now that have reached out to me. So don't talk to your friends and family. It's extremely discouraging.
I know some of my friends reach out and like I won't like pitch them or anything, like because like I'm just like unless they are like super serious about it, and like cause I do have this one girl that's super serious, but I know her personally, so I don't like push anything on her. I let her make the decisions. I let her come to me with the questions because she sees my shit anyway. So like it's easier for me to like find that easier than like going out and like, oh yeah, this is what I do, like buy in, it's great, right?
Okay. So what are you just looking for your other ad, Danielle?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. This is another one I did that I got lots of likes on it. But again, I don't know where, I never looked to see where they were from. So it might be from,
Have you tried a picture that's like not a selfie?
See, that's what I'm working on right now, is I'm not good at taking pictures, so I'm working on that because basically all my pictures right now are selfies. So I've been trying to get my boyfriend to go out with me on the weekends on the days we're both off and do pictures for me. So I've been trying to do. So that's something I'm working on. It's a work in progress, but.
Yeah, I do. I was going to say that selfies get lots of likes. They just do. It's so
yeah.
Because everybody talks about how annoying selfies are, but actually I get like selfies. So I'm like, well, that's weird. I thought you guys all hated this, but everybody likes it. I have done well with selfies on mine, but they're never really just a selfie. Usually I'll have, something else in it. So yes. Did you watch my video training, Danielle?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So, or my picture training, I mean,
yeah.
You just got to start taking pictures. If you need help editing them, you can send them to me to make sure they're of decent quality. But Jessie has a point. I would definitely, so it's a few of these things, and that's why you're going to have all this stuff that you're going to have to test and try out. And then getting different kinds of ads. You have done lots of go lives and videos. You have one that I think you ran as an ad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and how did that one do?
I didn't get any leads from that one at all.
Okay. So, also I would invest in a selfie stick. They are very
that is on my plan.
You can get them from the dollar store, from the dollar store for like $4 or something. They're not expensive, but they're
we were supposed to be going to Winnipeg today, and that was one of the things I was going to pick up, but now we're not going anymore, and I don't have a dollar store where I live. I literally live in the middle of nowhere, so it's not something I could just pick up, unfortunately.
So,
but it is on the list.
Another thing I did want to mention to you, and I am actually wanting to mention this to a lot of people, is you guys are looking at the wrong spot on your phones when you're doing go lives from your phones. You're turning the phone, which is great, but you're not looking at the camera. You have to look at the camera, because otherwise you look like you're talking to somebody else. And that actually, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you look to the left, it means you're lying. So it actually is like a human nature thing to break the trust. So you have to be looking in the camera. I know that what we want to do is look at ourselves in the camera, but don't do that. Because then when people are watching the video, they're actually looking at you looking left. And it actually will create a feeling of distrust. So if you look at Balaj or anybody else that films himself talking that's experienced, they look in the camera. So I watched, because I've been on all your guys' pages in the last couple of weeks for this little contest. And that's like almost everybody is doing that. Looking at themselves and they're not looking at the camera on the phone. So I would try and do another one, Danielle, because you're very good in front of the camera. Don't talk at people. Don't talk to people. Express your story. Let your light shine through. Express your enthusiasm, your excitement, where you are, and what the solution is. And look at the camera.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
big list of stuff to work on now. Do you feel like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well. Do you have any more specific questions?
No.
Okay. Because yeah, I think there's a lot. We talked about less emojis. We talked about moving your call to action. Talked about putting something strong at the end. Selfies. Running a likes campaign. Check.
Yeah, lots.
Yeah. So you got lots to work on. So that's awesome. You like this? It'll keep you busy, whether you're close to town or not.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's pull up your stuff then. See right there, Jesse. Look it. Stop. Go back to your face. Your video.
Yeah,
You're looking. You're looking to the right. Your phone's flipped the other way, but it doesn't matter. Everybody
does
does.
that habit too of looking out the window when I talk? So,
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Looking out the window is okay now and then, but
my window's always on the left from where I sit, though.
So something you can put like a little sticker where your camera is that you can look at, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the ad that like I was running for like a week, I think, but like it did really well. I've changed the ad a couple of times because like I shortened it a lot, and like but when it was longer, it was getting leads, and then I shortened it and put 2 calls to action because I felt like for as many likes as this got, and I got 27 shares in this.
Okay, so what have you looked who's?
Yeah, like I've added all these people, and they're all like fucking like they're all people that like
Go to your.
Like, I want it.
Go to your ads manager. Ads manager is a better way to actually see where they're from.
Oh,
actually, let's look at your ad first before. Sorry.
So, yeah, this is my ad.
Let me just read it. Can you scroll down so I can see the? Actually, hold on. I'll just move my cameras. I just want to read the bar. Is that the bottom of it? Can I see the whole? Can I see the bottom of the ad? Isn't your? Have you tested that WW? You got your W capitalized. Does it still work?
Yeah, it works.
Okay. Sometimes it doesn't. That's all.
I did check it the other day because I was like wondering that too. Like I shut my ads off.
You getting any leads in your back office?
No. But
okay.
I was getting.
Okay, hold on. Go back up. I want to read. I just wanted to see the bottom of it. So what do you have? What's the very last line you have written at the bottom? I want to see the bottom.
It just says, I look forward to making an impact with you. And
I get so distracted by emojis. They drive me nuts. I don't know why, but I can't stand them. I don't know why everybody uses them because I find them so annoying. Like I actually have a hard time focusing on reading it.
I found with emojis, because I'm targeting from 20 to 30, ones with emojis have done better for me than the ones without emojis, and I think it's just because of the age group, honestly.
Yeah.
I know you're a bit older.
So this is the thing though, Jesse, you definitely shouldn't be targeting under 22 years old.
Yeah, well, yeah, I did target. I tried targeting, like I just left it 18 to 30, and yeah, no, that was horrible.
Yeah, so, I know that like under 22, the actual statistic of people buying is like almost zero.
Sebastian, get down.
So I would just cut out those 2 years, 22 and above, Because yeah, there's literally, I think in the entire community, I think there's like literally like 1 or 2 people under that age. So that's just like, yeah, you're going to get leads and stuff, but for them actually, they're either thinking about going to college. So if you want to target that age, then you need to talk to them. They're not thinking like this. They're thinking about, should I go to college? Oh my God, this is a good ad. One of you guys should run this. Like if you want to target younger people, my parents told me to go to college too. That'd be a brilliant headline. I'm out of that era, so I can't, like people aren't going to listen to a 35-year-old telling them this, but one of you younger girls should run that, I think. My parents told me to go to college too. Grant Cardone, he like makes fun of college all the time. Listen to him talk. You probably get some good. He always talks about statistics of people that go to college. So I would do a headline, and if you guys aren't going to run it, then I'm going to tell someone else to. But I would do something like, my parents told me to go to college too. And then I would put a statistic that's like X amount of people, the average person that goes to college comes out $100,000. The average person that go to your statistics, Google this stuff, but be like the average, I would say X percent of people are unemployed after college. X amount of people do not work in the field that they went to college for. Get those statistics, then write something. This is a good ad. I'm telling you, this is a good ad. And Danielle, how old are you?
22.
Oh my God, this is your ad. You should run this. And did you go to college?
No.
Perfect.
I did.
Yeah. See, that's literally another one of the things that is actually happening with my parents right now is I am pursuing this right now and they don't think I should be. They think I should be going to school is what they think I should be doing.
Danielle, this is your ad. You're going to make money off this. This is exactly where you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. This is see, it's like my intuition was like, you have an idea, tell them. And it's like, I think you, because, well, maybe Jesse too, you guys can both try and run this, but Brookie, we're too old, but even Brooke.
My son could run it.
Yeah, exactly.
My son, yeah.
Brooke actually was telling me that she's like actually like wants her kids to learn this because she's smart, right? So this is a good ad. Then you can go in, Danielle, and you could even write after those statistics. You could be like, I just had a fight with I had like the 10th fight with my parents about the reasons I'm not going to college. I believe online is the future. I know online is the future. And the skills that I can acquire here, go on to my website, www.shaunaclark.ca, and go under media. And I put a list of skills you can acquire here. Be like, I can acquire all these skills and apply them to any online opportunity. That's all you got to write. Then your call to action and be like, are you part of the future? This is for millennials. And any of you guys can run this. Jesse, I think Brooke, you could get your son to run it. All these changes that are coming out in the next 2 days are going to blow you guys out of the freaking water. Like, we're going to all be making money because you guys are going to be able to run conversion ads. You guys are going to be able to send people to webinars. You guys are going to be able to send people to demograph-specific webinars. That's incredible. We don't have anything like that. Demograph-specific webinars, right? So this is massive information, and you guys will be able to utilize that. So, okay, sorry, that totally went off, but run that ad. Danielle, get a picture of you. Go to the freaking library. Is there a library in your town?
Not unless you go to the school.
Well, then go to a freaking school. Perfect.
Like, it'll be like the back of you, and like the backdrop's the school.
Yeah,
and, like,
all the
you'll be, like,
books.
with a book or something.
Yeah, totally. Or go stand in front of a university. You might not be able to put like, you know, just you stand, school doors all look the same, right? Just you standing in front of school doors, look and like, you know, whatever, like something. Yes, I would definitely do a picture from the back of you, like, and get it back wide. You can have like sitting in front of books, shelves, holding a book from above, from the side, you know, take a lot of pictures, get one standing in front of school doors way back. This is the thing, is you want simplicity in pictures, right? So if you're taking a picture from behind you and say there's a bunch of tables around you, try and move the tables so it just looks like you sitting in front of a bunch of books, if you can. Honestly,
Okay.
you gotta be bold with taking pictures. People are always like, how do you get these pictures? I'm like, zero shame. I don't care if I have to rearrange a public place to get a good picture, I'll do it. It's not permanent. I'll move it all back, but yeah, for real. When I get people, like I've literally been at a restaurant and moved everything off the table, the salt shakers and everything, and asked my waiter to take a picture for me. So just like set it up if you need to. But this is a good ad. And Brookie, you could probably, I think if you're going to get your little guy going, this one would be freaking wicked too. So anyways, back to this. So Jesse, my team are changing lives daily. And if the drive is there, we're willing to teach you everything we know about running a very lucrative business online. Okay. So you're getting a lot of likes. Let's go look at your ads manager.
Oh God.
How many comments do you have on this ad?
Like 40, I think.
I think it's still too long.
Yeah, like that's what I was wondering. Like
There's a lot of, is not really like, this
yeah,
is you're talking and it's sweet and it's fun, but like it's very, okay, so if you're running Canada and the US, what you guys have to realize is people have seen so many of these ads that they're just basically like, why is everything so vague? Like, you have to give them something more. So let's just like break this down for a second. Do you know what did you know making sales online? I would change that to revenue, because sales scares people. The actual word sales, nobody likes sales. But you know what sales actually is? And I learned this from Grant Cardone. Sales revenue. So sales equals revenue. Everybody loves revenue, right? It's the same. So people hate that word sales. It scares them. So use revenue instead, sales. And earning a commission is not a shady, taboo thing. This is a legit business and it's been around for years. For those, so then you switch gears here. So you're talking about sales and earning commissions and how it's not shady. This is a legit business and it's been around for years. This is where I would carry on with that and be like, did you know that affiliate marketing is actually the #1 grossing money-making industry in the world? ... Think about that. And then you could put, get rid of this. Those brave few that step outside their comfort zone, life truly gets limitless. And this is why you see more and more of these ads, not less. We are onto something. So a part of that is good. But for those brave few that step out of their comfort zones, life truly gets limitless. You need something else there. Because do you see how you kind of switched gears there? You know, like you're talking about sales, you're talking about business, and then you go into like talking about life getting limitless. Like if you're speaking to people that want to start a business, which is kind of what you started out this ad with, if you're talking to people that want to start a business, they want you to get to the point. Can you edit this? Is it deleted out of your manager? How are you editing this?
I turned all my ads off.
But you still won't be able to if it's out of your ads manager. If it's in your ads manager. Did you delete it?
Yeah, actually. I'm going to go to my ads manager. See what we got rolling there. Oh shit. Yeah, I deleted all my ads because, yeah, it was pissing me off.
Okay. Well, then you can edit it. But yeah, this is the thing, you guys have to think about, who are you talking to? You're specifically talking to people that have seen a lot of these ads, that are intrigued by them. So then why are they going to click on yours? You have to give them something. You have to tell them something that nobody else has told them, right? Everybody else is. So.
Like, what about this one? Would that be like a good header?
That would, I even move that up to where I was just talking, like, and it's been around for years. I would move that right under there. We are affiliate marketers, but we should be called magic makers. And this is why you see more and more of these ads, not less. We're onto something. Okay. That goes way better.
Yeah, and then it shortens it a bit.
Yeah, so pull that up. Let's do that right now. So I can see this.
Okay. Sebastian. God damn it.
You got cats, I got kids.
Fuck, man.
Baby. That's why they make them so cute though. Ain't she cute?
Okay, so should I make this the header, the magic makers? Get rid of this lady?
No, I wouldn't mess with your header. It's something's working. This is the thing that people do, is they rip an ad apart too much. So just move that. They call us, put that right where I said to put it, underneath years. So do add space, yeah, and then put it there.
And then I want to delete.
And then get rid of, for those brave enough, all the way to limitless, get rid of that. Okay, yeah. Actually, just keep the ... at the beginning of the and, because this is like grammatically incorrect unless you do it that way. And then just do the and, yeah, lowercase there. We are on to something. Okay, my team of successful affiliate marketers are changing lives daily. And if the drive is there, we're willing to teach you what we know about running a very lucrative business online. No experience necessary. Comment hell yeah below. Okay, so now get rid of, if you want success, wealth, abundance in this life, get rid of that. Not the whole thing. No, not the whole thing. Put it back. If you can.
You can't put it back.
Yeah, you should undo.
I can look at it
then. Okay, okay. Yeah, I wanted you to keep it because something at the end went with your next line. You remember what it said?
I'm just going to pull it up on my tablet and it won't have been edited.
Won't be edited, yeah.
Okay, so, okay, what about this mentorship thing? Because, like,
there should be an undo. There should be an undo in the top of your computer.
Is there? I don't know how to.
Do you have a Mac?
Okay, if you want success, wealth, abundance in this life, get mentored by the people that are ready steps ahead of you. That's what it said.
Yeah, okay, so mentorship programs are changing the future. Mentorship and I would put I have the best mentors in the world. I've used this line at work to one of mine.
Okay, so don't mind the typing. I have to come back in because my keyboard. In the world, or?
Yeah, because our mentors are some of the top affiliate marketers in the world. Like in the game, we are mentored by the best. So, hold on, let me just think about this for a second. But learn from the ones right after that, ... Learn from the ones that
have the results you already want, or have the results that you desire.
Yeah, do that.
That sounds like a
What's wrong with your keyboard?
water on it.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, and then you can leave members. The way of the, so then put the way of the past is outdated. Instead of the ways of the past, the way of the past is outdated. Online is the future instead of it's time to level up. Now get rid of the whole next thing because you kind of already said that. You can get rid of your second call to action.
Should I get rid of this one or this one?
Get rid of the top one. Okay. And your bottom line needs to change. Not strong enough.
Weird change you want to see in this world or something?
No, because remember, you're talking to business people. You're talking to people that are no bullshit. They want to start a business online. They've seen a million of these ads. I would put something about, I want it. Wilbur, leave him alone. Hey, leave him alone. Something about I like to tie something from the end back in the beginning. So I was thinking something about, you know, because you said something about, this is why you see more and more of these ads, not less. I want to tie that into the bottom and put, it's time for you to find out what the rest of the world is up to, or something like that. Anyways, yeah, try run that. And tell me how it does.
What the rest of the world knows about, what the rest of the world.
Time for you to sword. Wilbur, get down. Time for you to find out what all this is about, or what. Wilbur, stop. Hey. Hey, no, leave him alone.
He's gonna look freaking retarded. Oh god damn it. They won't let me fucking do it.
Okay, so copy it, put it in your notes, and save it. Wilbur, get down. It's not the kids, it's the freaking dog. I swear, I'm really moody. Not usually this moody.
Were you still going to change that part where it says sales to revenue, or were you going to keep that as sales?
Yeah, you need to change that. Yeah, good call. And not making sales, generating revenue.
I'll do that.
So yeah, when you have an ad that's getting a ton of likes, no comments, basically it's just people like it, but they don't understand that they have to do anything about it. You just need to get more clear with who you're talking to, I think. In this case, sometimes ads just get a lot of likes and they're never going to get comments, unfortunately. Yeah. But you can tweak it and try and get it to go. At least you have the social proof, right?
Yeah, true. And that's like, I've tweaked that ad like quite a bit. Like that was the first ad that I ever run. It was that picture, and I did that copy that I ran, and started doing really well, but then I noticed that the leads were like can you guys stop it? Jesus. But it wasn't getting like the leads, so I like started playing with it, and then the leads were coming in, but then I thought it was too long. Like, this is my problem with ads, is like I start tweaking them, and then I start getting frustrated because it's not what I want, even though I know it's there, you know?
Yeah, it's because you're trying to talk to too many different demographics in one ad. It's like people do that a lot, where they like jump around in an ad, and it's like, just like, get clear. Who are you talking to? Would they be reading this right now? Right. And that's the thing, is you probably do have a bunch of ads written in one ad, basically. So sometimes when you're getting frustrated with writing an ad, it's because you're trying to like talk to too many people about too many different things, and then you feel confused and you feel frustrated. So like, really think about who's reading it, and would they keep reading this? I feel like the dreams and like the blah blah blah, like all that airy stuff is just like, it's gonna target a certain audience, but it's pretty much gonna target an audience of people that might not be business minded. They might just like, you just made them feel good in some way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you've got like mix those together. Yeah, I can see where like when you talk about like manifesting and dreams and stuff, I don't think people understand that until they get in, probably, and then you can start converting them.
Yeah, totally.
Well, that gives me some stuff.
That's another ad. Like, what's all this talk about manifesting? It could be a title. What does that even mean? And when it comes to business, why are they related? And you know, then you can go into like, and then what you would basically be doing is you're selling the personal development, right? In that case, you're selling the personal development. Then that's what you're going to be selling. You're going to be like, listen, I knew that I had to work on myself first before I could become a successful entrepreneur. So see, then you would like, your whole ad is around that. It's like, so what I say, I'm like, what are you selling? Like, what are you selling? And especially in the beginning, like, and this is what I talked to Haley about, is I was like, I'm selling the personal development. All my ads are about the personal development, like 100%. Because for me, that's been the most impactful thing I've gotten out of this. So that's what I sell. That's why my ads say, you know, I'm looking for 100 motivated women that want to get paid while working on themselves, right? So you just have to know what you're selling. And if like time freedom is what you're selling, then you're going to be targeting people that probably work like 1 or 2 full-time jobs, and probably like in a job they hate in an office. So then you got to talk to those people, like, you know, like in specifically who they are. So like, I can't run a 9-to-5 ad. Like, that's like, do you want to get out of your 9-to-5? I have not worked a 9-to-5 in 10 years. So I can't sell that concept, because that's not why I'm here. So you just have to figure out what you're selling. And that's it. It's actually that simple. But most people don't know what they're selling. Or they try and sell something that's like somebody else's thing. So Danielle, that's why I think this is what we just talked about go college, right? Sell this as an alternative to college, because that's what you're doing. That's your story. I can't run that, but you can, right? That's a great thing for you to sell. And to be honest, I would start posting content on your page. I actually went at one point, and I told everybody to do this in my group a long time ago. It's probably one of the first posts on Rise Up. But I Googled online statistics or something. Go back, like way back on Rise Up if you can, and go find, let me just see actually if I can find it really quick. Weather's so freaking terrible. We've been stuck inside for a week. That's probably why I'm so moody, because I'm so used to being outside 2 to 3 hours a day. This is like totally new for me since last winter. Okay.
I was also thinking, because like like trying to write an ad to girls that are in long distance relationships. But like that's like I think that's like a very small group of.
It's not small at all. It's huge. It's pretty big actually. Even in the States, so many girls I talk to, their boyfriend lives in like the next state over. Yeah, Jesse, like that's where you are, right? Like that's what you need to sell, like you, so that he can like work her closer to home, or right, or something like that. That's, you know, that's something that I would like to too. But hold on. I just want to see if I can see this. Oh, and just so you guys know, tonight, I actually have somebody, that numerologist that Balaj had on. He's actually coming on our training tonight to talk to you guys about entrepreneurs and business. I won't be there though because I have like a leadership meeting that I'll have to go to. But Melissa's gonna host it, and she's gonna bring him on. So make sure you guys are there because he's not cheap and I'm paying for it. So get your asses there. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. I don't know how far back I can go. I wanted to see if I could see this post, but
Hey, Shauna, real quick, is the Zoom tonight going to be on this channel?
No. I always do one. So I just post it in the group. Usually.
All right.
I should use the same one. I just haven't set it up yet. I just run a new one all the time. Wilbur, what's wrong? Yeah, I can't find it. But anyways, all you need to do is like go look up and Brooke, it's always posted in platinum too. I post it like right before in platinum. So you just click on it. But just Google Danielle, what's it called? Technology online stats or something like that. Online versus college statistics. And you'll find all this stuff on millennials. You could still try and go back on here, way back, and see if you can find it. I literally posted it, but I do think it's definitely one of the first posts I ever did on this page, which was quite a while ago. I obviously post a lot now. I'll just look really quick if I can find it. If not, then you can
go. If you can't find it, it's fine. I can just look back and find it.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, I posted too much. It's going to take too long. Okay, so are you guys good?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's super helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, well, I'm going to go get my button gear here, get out of bed. Well, I was out of bed. I got in to talk to you guys, but I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.